I'm feeling narcotic, yeah. Got the blues in my pocket, yeah. With that Gucci, that JanSport. My car came with a passport. 20 on the dashboard. That is out if you cheese me down. Push your head like a beast, dog. Put the things on me, man, fucking good shit is awesome. I hit it and drop it right back out to college. The Rollie Protect, I got 2 different watches. These niggas be blind. I got clientele frequently shopping. Got rich niggas constantly copying. The stick to your noggin, you know I'm rockin'. You shouldn't been talking. I do this shit often. You know that I don't have it. I fuck like a savage. I grow me some cabbage. My choker got pointers. I don't need no pointers. Come set an appointment to get you some bags. I got wonderful gas. I'ma buzz out the dance. I'ma with it bit fast. I'ma hop out and fast. Independent like.
What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. Today is November 5th, 2019. And here's a short review. And why it's short is because in 21,000 miles, I really haven't had a single problem. Alright, this is my Honda Crf250L. It's 2013. And it has 21,165 miles on that, and I put probably 17 or 18,000 of those on myself. I bought the bike with roughly 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it already. Everything was stock when I bought it except for the fuel programmer, and it came with some bark busters, but nothing mechanical. All stock mechanical, and to this day it's all stock except for a slip-on exhaust and a fuel programmer. I run a stock. A lot of people ask me how I wheelie it. I just run the stock sprocket, stock gear ratio. I just pull up really hard. You could just pop the clutch harder, but I power wheelie because, you know, I'm a squid like that. Every time I pop the clutch, I go left or right. I don't know what that's all about. But this isn't a video about wheelies. It's a video about how amazing the Crf250L is for a dual sport. I mean, road, trails, it's perfect. Highway, no, it's the one thing it can't do, but you're not buying a dirt bike to ride it on the expressway anyways, or a dual sport. Only thing I've had to change in the 21,000 miles that I didn't break myself, I'm not counting the stuff that I broke, because, you know, if you were just riding it normal, casually, not doing wheelies and bombing trails, you wouldn't break as much as I did. For instance, like, I had to get a new rotor because I let my pads wear down to metal on metal, and the rotor got all fucked up. I guess I did forget about the fork seals. Those motherfucking fork seals, they actually came from the factory leaking. The guy I bought it from, they were leaking when I bought it from him. So yeah, I guess I forgot about those. I did definitely have to replace those, get the forks refilled up with fluid or whatever. Some of the cool stuff about the Crf250L that I fell in love with was the fact that it has a fuel gauge, something I've always wanted on my dirt bikes, cruising back roads. It's fuel injected, so that means you can just fire it up and take right off. There's no waiting for it to warm up. And you know what, since we're talking front suspension, we can talk suspension in general. I guess the 250L does have very squishy suspension. I mean, I'm like 175 at my lightest, and it still sags when I sit on it. I mean, and there's no adjusting. There's no adjusting it. It is what it is. It's good enough. It bottoms out on pretty small jumps. It is a dual sport. It handles well on the road with that little extra weight that it's got. Keeps you from getting blown around and stuff by the wind. Like the Kawasaki here, you'll be going down an open road on a windy day, and the wind will literally feel like it's going to blow your wheels out from under you sideways. The little bit lower stance plus the added weight keeps that from happening with this bike. This bike feels like a Cadillac out there in wind, rain, whatever. This thing stays planted. But that doesn't mean you can't get squirrely if you want to. Before I start talking about anything mechanical about the bike, it's time for Dylan DualSport to come clean. And anybody who's talked to me about engines or motors already has figured this out, but I am not mechanically inclined at all. I wish I was. I'm just not. I can clean the carburetor, I can change the oil, but even that might be coming into question, because what happened with the breakdown is the motor wasn't getting any oil. And I wanted so badly to believe that it was from my long dank wheelies, but the more I think about it, I'm like, maybe I made like a super rookie mistake, and when I was changing the oil, maybe I put the spring in backwards. I don't know. It could have happened. I'm not going to rule it. I'm not going to rule my own stupidity out. In the 21,000 miles I've ridden this thing, it's never left me stranded, not once. Not even when it overheated and was blowing up, it didn't even leave me stranded then. The valves, we did have to go through those at about 20,000, probably more around 18,000 would have been more appropriate. I run Kenda 440s. I ride mostly pavement with dirt tires, and I get 8 to 10,000 miles out of a set before it gets a little sketchy. So I guess really I just can't say enough good things about this bike. I mean, it's not good for certain things, but like highway riding or any speed over 60, it's really straining. I mean, at least with my almost 200-pound butt on there. So other than highway cruising, it does everything amazing. And I wouldn't recommend it for wheelies either. If you're going to be getting into wheelies and stuff, this isn't the bike for it. It's just not. I mean, any bike can wheelie. You can, master them on any bike. But this bike's just not. It's just, I don't know. Maybe the new models are lighter in the front end, but all of its weight is right here. I mean, it's friggin' weird. It sounds heavier than its competitors, but you're not going to notice that. It's a heavy bike, but whatever. You'll build muscles in no time. This may be the world's best DualSport, but the YouTube's worst review. I'm terrible at this. So I guess if there's anything you want to know about the bike, leave in the comments down below. I'll be sure to answer them. Yeah. Thank you everybody who stayed subscribed to my channel and kept supporting me while Rhonda was in the shop. If you want to see what I was doing while Rhonda was in the shop, I picked up a new hobby. I don't know if I've showed this on the channel yet, but ta-da! Super, super into mountain biking now. I never ever thought I'd be like a fitness freak, but I don't even do it for the fitness. It's just so fun to go carve some turns, and the tiniest little jumps feel like you're just like flying. I don't know. And mountain biking I really enjoy it. Definitely going to be bringing some mountain bike content to the channel if I can fix my GoPro. My GoPro has been corrupting files, and I haven't been able to really upload crap that I've recorded. I even took the GoPro out with me on a mountain bike ride, a pretty epic one, and it failed horribly to record. So we'll see if I can fix that. I'm gonna definitely be hitting up some bike parks next summer now that I've got built up my skills. Be hitting some bigger, gnarlier stuff. So definitely some GoPro worthy stuff, even though the GoPro effect on camera pretty much ruins a lot of the gnarliness. It just doesn't come through on camera how steep and big stuff is. But yeah, thank you guys again for the support. Make sure to smash that thumbs up if this video wasn't as shitty as I think it's gonna be. And yeah, subscribe for further videos, because Rhonda lives, boys and girls, she lives.